Oh, this is quite a mission. We're somewhere near the middle, but not halfway yet. And it was only gonna get worse.
No, it's really horrible.
We'll have to sail the boat. That's what we thought when we finished our 320-mile sailing crossing from Greece to Italy. Today we'll show you all the things that led to this. It all started in Argostoli, Kefalonia, Greece. Die is schattig. Gift for you. Okay. As you can see, the journey started off very gently, leaving the Bay of Argostoli on the 31st of October at around 10 AM. We were so excited to go on this trip, as you can tell from the footage recorded just a couple days before. And I think in the next few days from here we will start our crossing about 320 miles to Sicily, Ragusa. Very excited for that. It will be our longest trip so far. Probably 60 hours if optimally. More like 70 if it doesn't go so well with no perfect winds, which is more likely. So probably 3 days and 2 nights. Lily, wat denk je ervan? Klaar om te varen? 3 dagen naar Italië?
Ja.
Zin in?
Nee.
Excited?
No. Yes.
Good, so Yasha, happy? It's long, right? Are you scared?
No.
Are you excited? Cool. Now let's go. I am super excited, and I think Mommy is too. Even though I'm sure there's gonna be highs and lows, the experience will be one we'll never forget. Very cool. And that's 3 days. Imagine longer trips later on. And Jolene is excited. She has started already. Wat denk je, Poppis? Zin in? Spannend?
Yeah, ready to go.
Excited?
Excited, nervous, everything.
Okay.
Ready.
Yeah. Alright then. Let's go. 3 days, 2 nights. Let's go. So this is cool, the sails are up, but the engine is still running, one of them. And as we turn the corner around these little islands here, maybe everything off. Wind's not very strong yet though, but maybe. And that's it. That's the last bit we'll see of Greece for a while. Nice. Jongens, ga je nog zwaaien naar Griekenland?
Tot volgend jaar. Doei doei.
Yeah, so that welt came loose just now. Very loud bang. I was convinced we had hit something. So I'm looking around the boat and just behind us and in front. Didn't see anything. As So I really didn't understand, and it took a few minutes. Then Jolene came up and she said, "Ah, yeah, your roof is moving," and it was moving. So we instantly put 2 more reefs in the sail, from full to 2 reefs, and yeah, tied a lot of lines all around to support it more. And I guess it's fine right now. But that was not a fun surprise. Anyways, other than that, I think about 10% progress now. We did maybe 35 miles of the 315. And Kefalonia, I don't think you can see it behind us anymore. So, wind's been good, 15 to 20 knots, sometimes slightly over. The sea, I don't know, I feel like we have the wind from the beam, but the swell slightly ahead. Not really that comfortable, to be honest. Most of us are a bit sick. Oh well, that's part of it. Right, good morning, afternoon by now. So I was up most of the night, got us through the night, filled with little thunderstormies. We tried to avoid a little bit. Lots of pockets of rain, pretty crazy. Wind was always from the beam, wasn't too bad. So we sailed for quite a while. And the gusts were not so crazy, between maybe 20-25 knots. And what else? And then we finally passed that area and wanted to put more sail out, but we couldn't because the furling line on the Genoa broke. It actually got stuck, the furling. So I had to investigate that. So we had to motor anyway, even though there was sailing wind for quite some time. Until it was light, so then we could actually fix the problem, see what happened, how it got stuck. Berlin, everything else was sleeping, I was up alone, so I wasn't gonna run around the boat at night. That's not very clever, I think. So yeah, when it got light, we got it sorted, sailed again for a while, and then like 3-4 hours after that, the wind dropped to like nothing, and now nothing from ahead, basically. Well, it's 1 knot maybe, true wind. And 5 knots headwind apparent, obviously, because we're doing 5. Crazy. What actually caused the furling line to get tangled and snap when we put pressure on it was a loose bow roller. The metal piece you see here that should keep the anchor in place. It turned out a bolt had loosened, and during some wave slamming at night, it had lifted the whole assembly out of place and caught the furling line with it. Probably don't sound too excited because I'm just so tired, and it's frustrating to be motoring. You want to be sailing, especially if you're looking at another 185 miles to go, and that's in a straight line to Ragusa. Oh well, but the weather again is beautiful now. We've dried up at least a little bit. It's not damp anymore. Hallo Josja. Vind jij het ook nog leuk?
Niet erg.
Not that funny, no. Okay. Droppie.
Papa, ik wil lekker gaan.
Hmm.
We gaan lekker hard. Nou, dat is
Ai ai ai. Feeling slightly better now, having been awake for a bit more than 2 minutes. And we're crossing some traffic. Pegaso. Who knows what it is, a bit far. Could be, yeah, some kind of pleasure motorboat, maybe. And this is the sea state. Quite rolly, to be honest. No more wind, and just left, right, front, back. Rolly, rolly, rolly. Oh, this is quite a mission. We're somewhere near the middle, but not halfway yet. 182 miles to go, and so we left with 315 basically on the clock. So, well, but soon halfway. Must say the weather's super nice. Not hot, not cold, sunny, wispy, cirrus clouds. That's it. One day we'll get there. Looks like we'll get there on Friday now. Friday 10 in the morning. And we were hoping tomorrow evening, but that's not happening if there's no wind. Motoring is slow. Funny thing, if we do 4 knots, we get there Friday morning. We do 5 knots, it's Thursday evening. Makes a big difference on such a long distance. Right, there we are motoring along. It's the evening, start of the evening of day 2. So underway for what is that, 24 plus about 12, maybe plus 10, so about 34 hours. Yeah, and I guess we're halfway now. 162 miles to go, and it's been motoring since about midday. Very light winds, picking up a little bit, headwinds now, and it looks like it's not going to change. We're getting our weather updates via Keep Cool, our buddy boat, so that's amazing. They have connectivity on the internet and we don't, so that's really handy to pair along. Thank you, Keep Cool, and we'll keep cool as well on Roxy. Right, middle of the night, something like 1 or 2 o'clock or something. 20 knots headwind, both engines running now. One is just not enough to go into it, making about 2 to 3 knots boat speed. And we have another 113 miles to go of the 320, so less than 1/3. But at 2 knots, that's gonna take what, about 60 hours plus, which is what we thought it would take when we left from Kefalonia in the beginning. So yeah, due to a combination of circumstances. Anyway, not really the best trip. So in the beginning of the trip we had one of those hardtop bimini, the roof that we have here. One of the supports broke off, like the welding of the metal. And on top of the roof is where the sail, the traveler track, is mounted. An important part to control the sail. So if all that stuff is loose, you have to be much more careful in using the sail. So we reduced the sail a lot and we can go a lot slower. That's why we haven't been able to make the time that we were hoping to. That's the main reason, really. And then of course the forecast and the actual conditions are different. So yeah, I don't know, I think at this point we're just happy once we finally get there. And family got really scared, which was not very nice. For me myself, I was just annoyed really that this happened. I mean, we tried to support it with additional lines and stuff. I guess we'll get through it, but it's just not fun, right? To come in with a crippled boat. So, oh well. And then this weather, yeah. Going into a headwind is never fun. 20 knots of headwind, doing like 1600 RPM on both engines, which are 40 horsepower each. And it's about 2.5 knots. With a funny sea as well, bouncing every few seconds. Like a loud bang. Crazy. day 3. 15 to 20 knots direct headwind still. 95 miles to go to the southern tip of Sicily, where we have to round the corner and do another 30 to get to Ragusa. Or if the wind stays like this, and we'll get a weather update from Keep Cool, might be better to divert to Syracuse, and we'll get that weather update soon, and then we will see. It is costing a lot of, well, patience, fuel, frustration, to be honest. Bouncing into the waves is never fun. Let's see what we hear in a moment. And the night was also super bouncy. Up to 25 knots headwind for quite a while. Ridiculous waves and swell against us, bouncing all the time. Not so good.
No, it's really horrible.
Komen we er nog, meiden?
Ja, omdat Josje zag en mama zag een land.
Echt?
Ja.
Buiten? Jee, ik ga het even filmen.
Volcano.
Ja, hè? Whether I did a report on day 3 or the last one was day 2, I don't know. I sat here, well, kept watch through the night, long time, Jolene as well, and then I slept more in the morning. I came up and there was land inside. This must be Mount Etna, it's amazing. I hope you can see it on the video. And yeah, the sea is different. The swell is still there, but it's not bouncy anymore. It's longer lines, so we don't have those huge claps of thunder when we bounce on them now. Means we can make more speed. We can do 4.7 knots pretty much now. Helps a lot. We should be rounding the southern tip of Sicily in 17 hours. Whereas originally, some versions of the plan we were hoping to arrive by this afternoon. Yeah, that was not meant to be with this crazy headwind. So, I should film Keep Cool for you as well. It's pretty cool how it's going through the swell. Amazing. Yeah, and that's it. We thought about diverting to Syracuse, waiting to get another weather update once we get closer to shore, when we get internet again. Then we're gonna see, because it might be super strong winds around the south coast of Sicily, and we don't want to have to fight those again, because we'll only be doing 2 knots, so it'll take like another whole day to get from the tip to Ragusa itself. So let's wait for that update, we'll see. The motion is kind of enjoyable now, much better than before. Kind of cool to be out at sea with the family on the boat on Roxy. We'll never forget, anyway. And just like last time, as the evening comes, the wind picks up again. We made 5 knots, now we're down to 4, 3.5. So, looks like a few hours longer again. I hope the night's not going to be as bad as the previous one, because one day we want to get there. Oh well, sunset is very nice. Amazing. there's people behind us. Of course we did make it to Sicily. At sunrise on the 3rd of November, day 4 of our crossing, we arrived into the huge and beautifully sheltered bay of Syracuse in Sicily. During our sail from Greece to Italy, we had dealt with a broken bimini support, a broken headsail furling line, a bow roller coming loose due to rough seas, and during the last night where we lost energy to film, the dinghy fell off its support due to a bent and then broken ring bolt. Jolene had been seasick for most of the trip. It was all a bit too much. The thought of selling the boat clearly rang through our heads. But what about seeing the world, the big adventure? Would we give that up just like this? Watch our next episode to see how we take things from here. It's easy to subscribe and be notified. We even have a membership option on YouTube where we share real-time updates every week, so you can see exactly what we are up to today. Thanks for watching and see you soon.